Okay, how we doing out there? First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Luminous 4K screen paint using ambient light rejection technology gain. Changed a few things in my office / gaming room. And one of the things I changed, that I had the ultra short throw projector sitting on a box over here, but I decided to put it on top of this projector here, which is my other Sony projector. And this is my Optoma GT5600. This projector is 3000 lumens. It is full 1080p, and it has a contrast ratio of 20,000 to 1. So mine's actually switched on right now. Now the reason I'm doing this demonstration is to show you that you cannot pull contrast even with an ultra short throw of 20,000 to 1. Keep in mind, if I had this screen, I was using this projector, I would have to be in a dark environment in order to pick up any kind of proper color or any form of proper contrast. I would have to be in the dark, and it's something I can't do due to the fact that this is my office / gaming room. So I need to have lights on in here all the time regardless. So here, and we have my window light here. As you can see, you know, it's my windows, my curtains are not like blocking out any too much light because you can see the park on the other end. All right, so first things first, we're going to show off this demonstration using contrast. Just to load up, and you'll see in the demonstration where the black screen will have the ability to be able to pull up a proper contrast level where the gray screen cannot do so. Now, this stuff is fantastic. Keep in mind, you can use our product to paint over anything you want. This used to be a fixed frame projection screen that was white, and I bought it over on Amazon, brought it here, and coated it with our technology. My office chair over here to the side. Let me show you on an angle. I'll come out here and show you on an angle how much contrast that you are losing. And as I said before, contrast is everything when it comes to your projection screen. Contrast plays a part in everything you do. Now, I have a wallpaper screen behind me, but I have two of my Sonys downstairs. We're also going to be taking a trip downstairs to check that demonstration out also. Now, not only can it not pick up a contrast level, but it cannot pick up a proper color. Now, usually gray screens can pick up white levels with no problem. One of the problems that a gray screen will have, it will not have the ability to be able to pull up reds and blues and greens. I'll show you. There you go. On an ultra short throw projector, as I said before, it doesn't make a difference what projector I use. It does not have the ability to be able to pull up a red image or a green image or a blue image. Now, they can pull up white. They do very, very well on pulling up white. But one of the problems that they have is they cannot pull up a proper color level. And this is why you face the fear when you use a light gray screen paint or white projection screens. One of the problems you're going to have is you're going to have to go through the painstaking nightmare of calibrating your projector because the screen cannot pick up color. Now, it can pick up a white level. That's not a problem. The problem is it just can't pick up color. That's why colors automatically fade. A lot of people don't realize that if you show a white image is not going to fade in a well-lit environment. It is going to stay white. The problem you're going to have is colors will start to fade. That's why when people are watching videos or movies, they notice that they're using a white screen or a light gray screen. I'm sorry, this sample sheet just this screen does not want to stay up here, and I've tried several times to get it to stay, but it's just bent on falling off. So if it falls off again, I'll try to tape it up a little better, but it's going to happen from time to time. I don't know why it just won't stay up there. Anyway, so let's get back to this topic right here. So The problem you have here is that the screen will be able to produce a white level. It just doesn't have the ability to produce color, and that's why when you're watching a movie or a TV show, or whatever it may be, on a light gray screen or white screen, they will automatically start to fade. But white will come up on the screen. So I'll show you here. We'll go over here and I'll pick up a white setting. We'll do a white screen here, and I'll show you where the screen is going to pick up a much better white level, right, than our black technology. All right, but one of the problems it's going to have, and keep in mind our technology has the ability to be able to produce a very high white level, even when side by side against other screens. Now, we'll go over here, and we're going to, I don't know why I hate these commercials that pop up right in the middle of the video. Come on, I'm skipping you. So let me see what we got going on here. Sorry about that. Wow. Oh, we didn't want that. No. That's too much going on. I say color change, not that nonsense. Let's go back here a minute, because we don't want to see all that. I don't want to give anybody a seizure. All right, let's go over here and let's pull up the color red. Let's pull up the color green. Oh no, same fellow with the flashing. What is up this guy? Let's try to find another screen that's not flashing. Okay, so let's go over to blue. Hopefully this resets what we're doing here. All right, so I showed you that the white levels will come up dull. I showed you where the blue levels will come up dull, red levels will come up dull, and I showed you where the white levels will come up bright. Now, let's go back, and again, I don't know what that flashing was on that one. That's something like a pixelation test. That's something we do not need. Let's see, we don't need flashing. I don't know why it keeps putting up for flashing. Let's try purple. We're going to do 1 hour of purple. Go back and show you purple. Here we go. All right. Let's go and show you the color, and this is on ultra short throw. All right, let's show you the color on yellow. Like I said, they can pull a white level, they just can't pull color. A lot of people don't realize that when you're watching a movie, when you're watching a TV show, you're watching sports, if you're watching white on your screen, white is not going to fade. What's going to fade on the screen are the blues, the greens, the reds. Those are the things that are going to fade on the screen. Let me see if we can get something else with some different color changing. Okay, we got a sky blue. And there is a sky blue right there. Now, as you see, the color always fades on the center of the light gray screen. But when it comes to white, it can pick up white. We can pull up right now, we'll do gray, color gray, okay. All right, so these are the different colors of gray. We'll pull up the first one here. And you think a screen being gray would have the ability to pull up gray. And it can't. All right, come out of here. And we'll pull up another color. See if we can get another color in here. Pull up a cloudy gray. So that's even on. Let me see. Let's go back here and see if we can find ourselves another form of gray. Oh, that's not the gray I want. Okay, let's go back a minute. See what we can get here. Wanted the color gray. All right, let's bring it back here. I think this is a color that starts out with black. As it starts out with black, the screen gets brighter and brighter. Yeah, because we're at 0%. So this is just straight black. and it should jump to like 10% or 20%. Now we're at gray. And it should jump to like 20 or 40%. So the screen color, this screen color is supposed to be the color of this. It's gray. I should change to 40% very soon. There we go, this 40%. Now you see the image doesn't change, it's still faded. So it's supposed to be gray, as you can see, that's the color. Because we're doing different shades of gray. It'll change to 60%, which means it'll be much brighter. There we go, 60%. As you can see, it still stays the same. It cannot pick up gray. And this is a gray screen, it can't pick up gray. Let's go over to my color test to, we'll go to the, I don't think I put it on these right here. Let's go over to, let me see. I'm sorry about that. That's going to happen quite in the video a lot. For some reason, it doesn't stick to the screen too well. We have that problem. I put 3 different forms of tape up here and it still refuses to stick. So I do apologize. It's going to fall off from time to time. I don't think it wants to be up there. Now keep in mind, 20,000 to 1 contrast. As I told you before, it can pick up a white level. A light gray screen is going to pick up a white level. But a white level is not going to fade in a fully lit environment. Our technology on its white levels do not fade in fully lit environments. The problem you're going to have is color is going to fade on the screen. That's going to be the problem. That's why when you turn on your screen, turn on your projector automatically using a white screen or a gray screen, the color automatically fades because those screens cannot pick up color properly. That's why you have to go into the painstaking nightmare of calibrating the projector because the colors seem off. It's not, has nothing to do with calibrating the projector. It has something to do with the color of the screen. That's why you're not getting the proper color you're supposed to receive. This is a projector again of 20,000 to 1 contrast. It is not picking up on the screen at all. The black levels are not showing. White levels are showing, but the black levels can't pick up. And in order for you to watch this movie, you would have to be in complete darkness. Even in complete darkness, next to a black screen, you will still see shades of gray. You will not see true black. Now, let me show you something right here. Like I said, white levels will come up on the screen, no problem. But white levels is something you don't have to worry about fading when it comes to your screen. And I've done this one many times before. The same demonstration. Just to give you an idea of exactly how bad the colors will fade on your screen when using a light gray screen. Make sure that stays up there. Put a little more press on that. Because they're trying to convince you that you're getting a lighter, more brighter image. You're not getting a brighter image, you're getting a faded image. That's why those demonstrations will never ever be done in fully lit environments. The screen would wash out. The screen has a much better chance producing an image in a dark environment, not in a well-lit environment. Now I've done this demonstration on the long throw projector. Now you're seeing me do the same demonstration with the flower blooming on the ultra short throw projector, again with 20,000 to 1 contrast, full 1080p. And this is why a light gray screen paint is a complete fail. They're not good for gaming. They're not good for watching sports. They're pretty much useless, to tell you the truth. That's what it is. It's old technology. Like I said, we had a company under Digital and Crystal Screen Paint. We were developing this stuff 11 years ago. That's how old this stuff is. And pause it right there and just show you. Look at this. Look how bad that looks on that screen. And here we are, fully lit environment, plenty of light. And you can see it right here for yourself. That's what you get from a light gray screen paint mix. Take that off my screen. Let me see over here real quick. I could grab something. No, these over there. So this is what you get from light gray screen paint. Now let me show you how bright the white levels are on our black technology. That's how bright the black levels are. Now keep in mind, in order for you to be able to read any form of text writing on the screen would have to produce a high enough white level in order for you to be able to see the text, which you can see on the screen with no problem whatsoever. Just showing what everyday TV, everything looks like on here. Now, for a lit environment, the screen would have to be to produce a high enough white level where you would have the ability to be able to read text on a screen. So if you were using this screen for business, if you're using this for church, for scripture, if you're using this for a classroom, you would be able to do this in a fully lit environment without the fear of turning out your lights, because the screen can pick up contrast. Not only can it pick up contrast, it picks up a white level high enough where you have the ability to be able to read the text crystal clear from any angle. Now that's the wind kicking up outside. It is a windy day. A very, very windy day outside today. That's the wind outside my house. Now if the screen was so dark, you would not be able to see any of the text whatsoever. This is why I can sit here in my office and work, because I don't have to worry about my screen having a problem where I can't see anything at all. Because number one, I don't have to worry about the fact that can I see the image? Is the image washed out? I don't have to go through any of that at all, period. And the screen picks up a high enough white level where black levels will pick up off of it. See if we can get something with See how small the text is? Now keep in mind, this is a smaller screen. My screen's probably about 80 inches. If I were to blow this up as a massive size, you still could actually see it with no problem whatsoever. You have to pick up a high enough white level to be able to produce a crystal clear text. But if you're dealing with a screen that, bottom line is that can't pick up contrast, has poor ambient light, and you have to use it in the dark, that screen's not going to pick up at all, regardless. Alright, sorry, something just came up on my side. Really quick, I don't know why this is even here. And there we go, let's get that out of there. I don't know why it's even in there. I don't need all that in there. Alright, whatever, I'll fix that later on. Something just popped up. There we go. Got to go. So you can see the white levels on my screen. Alright, so we'll let that play. Let's go downstairs. I'll grab my phone. I got another demonstration going on downstairs. So I have to get this demonstration out of the way because today I will be going over to my friend's house to paint in a screen for them. We're going to be using a ultra short projector. That's me getting my fireplace set up. And then today I had to clean out the movie chairs because when my little ones come over, any food that they don't like or want to eat, they will stuff it into the chairs down here. They'll stuff it down in here. So if it's something they don't want to eat anymore, they'll stuff it in the chair. So I had to come in here and I had to clean in between the crevices and everything. I still got to vacuum out some more and clean my movie chairs because they will go in there and they would basically, they would go in there and they would hide their food in the chairs. All right, so downstairs, we have set up my ultra short throw projector over here, and I have my Sony. These are all Sony. So this is my Sony long throw over there on this screen right here. Sorry if my finger got in the way. And over here is my ultra short throw Sony I had downstairs. This is 720p. That's 1080p over there. So let me get this one started. So that right there is the Sony Ultra Short Throw, and just showing you how our technology, how amazing our technology is. Now, like I said, two different forms of projectors, and that's one of the things I like to do when I'm doing my demonstrations. I don't like doing the same projector over and over and over and over and over again. I like to change them up every so once in a while. So, like I said, on this side we have our on this side, we have the ultra short throw Sony at 720p. And then on this side over here, we have the 1080p projector. Get the video set up because I didn't set anything up from the door. Let me think. I think this one is, it should be Attic. Yeah, it is Attic. It's one of the names I got for the Chromecast is. So you can see side by side, we have 720p ultra short throw Sony, and then over here we have a Sony long throw at long throw at 1080p. This one's 4300 lumens. This one over here is 3100 lumens. So that's what I like to do. I like to show you the different projectors on our screen. Now the giant screen you're seeing, this is actually painted with our Supreme 8 ambient light projection screen paint. As you can see, we always have plenty of light in the environment for the demonstrations. And this was actually coated onto stucco. That's why I like doing this demonstration down here, because I can show you the texture of the wall. If we can paint this, we can paint just about everything. This right here is my styrofoam projection screen. I did that in a demonstration. That's my styrofoam. Let me put this over here real quick, over here in this section. All right, so that's my styrofoam projection screen. I'll take this, put it over here in the front, so you can see my styrofoam projection screen. And that's made out of styrofoam. That's green styrofoam and I think green styrofoam and tape. So there's some masking tape in the middle of it. Stick it over here just to show you that you can paint it on anything you want. You don't have to worry about your screen. You can't figure out exactly what you can paint into. Some people ask, can I paint it to PVC? Can I paint it to plastic? So we have stucco here and we have styrofoam here. So I should show you exactly what you can do with this stuff. So we're going to do a live paint on demonstration today, going to a customer's house. I'm going to customer/friend, because I don't do this for everybody. I only do this for select people, because it's a lot of time out of my day to do this. That's why I made the screen paint easy enough so anybody can use it. Let's go over to, I'm going to bring the 4K fish. I want them both to be doing the same thing at the same time. But I got to be able to find the other video first. There it is right there. I found it. So there we go. It's both of the videos side by side. And I'll go upstairs and knock off my lights if you want to see with the lights out. And that's what I said about our technology. That's how amazing it is that I can take a 720p projector and a 1080p projector, and you really couldn't tell one from the other. And it's to show you that you don't have to have an expensive projector. You don't have to have 4K if you don't want to. You can paint this on any surface that you want. You can use this in a fully lit environment. It is completely weatherproof, so you can take it outside. It can be used with ultra short throw projectors. It can be used with long throw projectors. And like I said, you can turn anything you want into a screen. As I said before, whatever you apply this stuff on, it's all going to react the same way. So we have styrofoam and stucco. And there's no priming involved. You don't have to worry about priming your screen or sanding and all that nonsense. Unless you have giant crevices or cannon holes in your wall, that is the only way you're going to have to go in and fix that. But other than that, you can coat anything you want with it. This right here is plexiglass. It's a plexiglass screen right here. These are transparent. So as you can see, you're seeing the image here on the transparent screen, and it's the same thing back here. This is black technology that allows the screen to be one-sided, but you can do it on two. And here's this, like I said, plexiglass. I can put this right against the screen and it'll pull right up. This is how incredible this technology is. And like I said, I work with long throw. Come over here and put this right over here on this short throw projector. Blends right in with no problem. That's what you want. You want a screen paint that'll allow you to be able to do more. You can't do these demonstrations on a light gray screen because, like I said, they lack contrast. Let me show you something right here. Now, just to prove my point here, we are going to clear this section right here. I'm going to put in the star field demonstration. As I said, one of the demonstrations that these lighter gray screens will stay away from because the screen cannot pull a contrast level. It doesn't make a difference if you have 4K, it doesn't make a difference. If you have 1080p, if you have 4300 lumens, it really doesn't make a difference. If your screen can't pull contrast, it cannot pull contrast. Take out a light on this side. Now here we are at 4300 lumens, 1080p. This is my Sony VPL FH30 projector. We have two different forms of screen paint. We have a light blend here, light mix here. We have a little darker mix here, and in the middle we have a Supreme 8. All right. Take the same screen. We're taking this 1080p. This is 1080p 4300 lumens. We bring it over here to the Sony Ultra Short Throw, which has a Sony Short Throw. Let me get that to set because I don't want that to fall back and hit my projector. This is the Sony Short Throw projector that is a 720p projector. Really doesn't make a difference at all. It doesn't make a difference on your contrast at all. You're not going to be able to pull up a proper image with these with a light gray screen. Come over here. Bring it over here. Put it against this wall right here. All right. Sorry about that. Come over in here for a minute. Like I said, they can pull up white. The problem is these screens do not have the ability to pull up color. There you go. See it for yourself. So this is on a Sony projector at 4300 lumens, 1080p. Now, if you were to put this on a straight red color screen, the best way that they can prove that they have the ability to pull up color, the color would have to be mixed and blended, which means it would have to be camouflage with other colors in order to do it. But to pull up a straight red, to pull up a straight blue, to pull up a straight green, they don't have that capability. Let's come over here real quick. We have the Ultra Short Throw projector over here. We're going to clear this menu right here. We're going to bring up the color red. It's red on a Sony Short Throw. Ultra Short Throw. Sorry about that. Let's put that in the middle of the screen and let's step back and show you. Ultra Short Throw can't even pick up red at all, period, on the light gray or dark gray. All right, let's come over here, come out of this menu. Let's bring up a blue. Just a basic blue. It's a blue screen. That's what we want to pull up. Here we are on blue. Need I say any more? Ultra Short Throw projector Sony, sitting right up on top of the screen. See how beautiful the colors that come off a black screen? Let's come over here. Let's move it over. We'll bring it over to the 1080p projector, full 1080p. We'll switch the color over to blue on the full 1080p projector. Look how beautiful the blues look on that screen. So demonstrations that I'm doing on this level, these are demonstrations that other screens won't do. Let me see, I had this on a red. No, I had this on a blue. Let me see, yeah, I'm gonna put this over on the blue. So this is gonna switch over to blue right now. Like I said, it doesn't make a difference. 4300 lumens, 720p, 4K, even if it's 10,000 to 1 contrast, if it's on 2,000 to 1 contrast, it doesn't make a difference. Light gray screens, white screens do not have the ability to pick up proper color. As I said before, white levels is one of the things they can pick up, all right? A white screen, a white image is not going to fade in a fully lit environment. It's white. Black, green, red, orange, any of those colors will start to fade. Or will fade. Let's bring up one more. We're going to bring up a green. Got a couple colors in here. Let me see if we can pull green up. That was gray. We want it green. So I'll pick up a straight color green. All right, we'll come over here to the short throw Sony. Some people think if they get a special projector that they'll be able to pick up that color. Now, this is the reason why you have to calibrate your screen, because your screen can't pick up the proper color that's needed. There's a short throw Sony right there on green. Let's come over here. It's a right up close, you can see it. Let's come right up here. I'm gonna stick this up on the ultra short throw Sony. All right, let's back up. You can see what you're getting. It won't pick it up. All right, let's come back over here. We'll go back to our reds real quick. I'm gonna put in our burning fireplace. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do that because I want to sync the videos. I'll put my jellyfish on that side, and on this side, I'll put my my jellyfish. Jellyfish. No, can't put that up there. I keep forgetting it doesn't work up on this. I have to have that microphone hooked up to it. Hold on. Let's go in here and let's see if we can pull this up real quick. See it now? That's what I'm talking about. This is ultra short throw. Can't pick it up. That's why I keep telling you that when you do light gray screens, usually they blend them in with other colors because the screen has a better chance of producing an image on that level. Now, if I put the lights on in this environment next to that light gray screen, it would never had a chance here. That's why I did the demonstration in the dark. This is to show you exactly how amazing the technology is. Not only does it produce better color, does it produce better contrast, but like I said, you don't have to have an expensive projector in order to be able to produce an amazing picture. Let's come over here real quick. I'm going to come out of here, and we're going to put in our 4K birds. I'm going to put some 4K flowers in there. We're going to do 4K birds. We'll do our 4K birds. And I'll put my parrots in. Put my birds in there real quick. Put in my 4K birds. There we go. So let's bring this back. I'm going to sync both of these so we can sync both of them together. Bring it all the way back. There we go. So we can sync them both together. So you can see the Sony 1080p projector right here at 4300 lumens. And then over here, my Sony 3100 lumen ultra short throw projector at 720p. So we did these demonstrations before against 4K versus 720p, 720p versus 1080p. Just to show you that you don't have to have an expensive projector. Some people may sit there and tell you, well, 720p does not look good. It doesn't look good on a white screen. I don't think anything looks good on a white or gray screen. So my screen's fully lit environment. All right, again, I gotta go. I'm Kenneth Bird from Luminous 4K Screen Paint using ambient light rejection technology gain ×8. Hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Gotta go and God bless. Next time I'll be doing a live demonstration at a customer's house.